Okay, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the first pilot episode of Helmi Azizan Creator Video Podcast. I have Lili here, who's a content creator focusing on SEO and UGC video content.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Lili, you want to introduce yourself?
Okay, so hi, I'm Aqalili. You can call me Lili. I'm a freelance content creator and also SEO writer.
So the whole point of this video podcast is to inspire new content creators, like how can you start? And is it really true that you can make a living out of content creation? So we're going to be covering two main topics today, which is how did Lili start and how does she earn a living by doing content creation? All right, so I guess the first question is, Lili, what did you study in college?
So in diploma, I was a mass comm student, and then in bachelor degree, I decided to take journalism. So that's how I got my education from UiTM.
Okay, the journalism or mass comm is quite relevant to content creation, I would say.
Yeah.
It's just a new format, right? So then the transition kind of makes sense in terms of Lili here. So the next question would be, how did you start becoming a content creator?
Okay, since I love writing, I started as a blogger, and from that on, you can see that a lot of evolve in social media. Firstly on Instagram and Facebook. So I decided to, doing self-learn, like editing video. Even though like in my study years, we would teach how to recording and things like that, but mostly like in a like a big camera. It's a very old school camera. I decided to like self-learn how to edit myself using like Final Cut Pro, Adobe. That's basically how I started from blogger, and then it's transitioned to like more like social media thing. So writing to creating videos, ideation and things like that. So that's how it evolved throughout the year.
Okay, so you started blogging. It's out of a topic that you are interested in.
Yes.
Right? And that topic is Korean lifestyle?
Korean lifestyle, and also like mostly lifestyle writing. So it can be like a mix of beauty, and also you go to travel, you share like your personal experience.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle. Same goes to my Instagram and also TikTok.
So mostly lifestyle stuff?
Mostly lifestyle.
So from doing that as a hobby, how did you start transitioning into making money out of it?
Oh my god, everything starts from blogging for me. So I was like at that time, I think around 2010, I was like writing for fun. You are a teenager at that time and you write a love story and things like that. But then people start to want to engage like me to attend to event, and then I start to write about events. And then it's like, should I give you a gifted review for review products? And then from there it starts like, I can pay you certain amount of things for one blog. So that's how I initially started from blogging. Then it starts with like, the requirement is with one video, with one blog, how much is it? Yeah, it started evolve. That's how I initially making money from blogging, and then start to like Instagram and TikTok. And right now I'm handling clients. So yeah, that's how it is.
Okay, going back to that. So let me recap. So you started blogging, I would say as a hobby. Yeah, it's an interesting thing that you did. And then you joined some sort of event, like a blogger event.
Yeah, blogger event.
So where did you get the invitation for that?
Okay, so I was like going through like Facebook. Is there any community, like blogging
for
community?
Bloggers, yeah,
for bloggers. Turns out there's a lot. And then I try to like be brave, just like, okay, I just entered the community FB, and then in transition to like WhatsApp group. So that's how we share like opportunities. Yeah, that's how it's initially start from me.
Okay, so you magically got into this event.
Yeah.
From the event, you met somebody who wants to pay you to do something?
Yeah, when I go to like certain event, I try to make a networking.
Okay.
So yes, hi, I'm a blogger. Give me my card. Hi, this is my card. If you have any events, you can contact me and we can engage. So yeah, it's a lot of networking throughout the blogging era. Then it's transitioned to like blogging started to be like diversified into so many things.
Okay, cool. So basically, that one event, throwing your business cards around, and you were asking them, do you need lifestyle blogs?
Do you need a blogger to cover your events, or doing like a review of your product?
So who was your first client?
For content creation, like what is my first client? I tried so hard to remember. It turns out it's my friends. She's a business owner of Kerepe Pedas Ubi Basah. So she was like, hey Lili, you can do these things. Can you handle my social media? So I was a bit doubtful at the time. I was like, should I do this or not? But then I decided to do it. And
but your first job wasn't an SEO writing job.
No.
It was more of a social media management.
Yeah, more on social media management. management.
Okay, that's how it started.
That's how it started. She's my first portfolio.
Okay, so what did you handle? Like you handle her social media, like Facebook, Instagram, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I handle Facebook, Instagram. So from content ideation, so for Monday, so we do like a content ideation, and then from shooting videos and taking pictures and doing that stuff, scheduling and things like that. She's the one. She's Nadia, by the way. Really, really good friends of mine. I'm actually really glad that she gave me the opportunity to do that, because at that time I'm not sure if I can do that actually.
Right. So basically, you're kind of like a one-person marketing team for her.
Yeah.
That she hires you on a contract basis, or?
Yeah, it's a contract basis.
For how many months was that?
I think around 5 months,
Okay.
because I need to study in degree, or I need to start work in full time.
Oh, you haven't finished graduating yet at the time?
I don't remember. That's the thing. I don't remember the exact name. But I think it's either that or I have a full-time job that I need to focus on after that. So yeah.
So you can balance your full-time whatever with this job, that's fine?
No, at that time, as a first timer who got like full-time job, it's really hard.
Sorry, what's your full-time job?
My full-time job is like a lifestyle rider job at that time.
Okay.
So I was traveling a lot, really fun job, because my editor was like, he was sort of like a mentor to me. He was the one that teach me how to write, like how to go to event and networking. So he was giving me a lot of opportunity to be good in writing. So that's how writing is also part of my journey at this time. So.
Okay, cool. All right, so how do you proceed to make money as a content creator? So you started off with managing somebody's social media.
Yeah.
Then what else happened?
Blogging, managing social media. Right now also I'm still managing social media. And then I've been doing like a video for, it's either one time or it's either like in a bundle. Because right now like TikTok is really big, right? So short form video or long form like until 1 minute, it's really huge nowadays. So yeah, I'm providing service for that as well. From ideation, for like doing like, you need to do drafting, right? Drafting and the thinking out of it, then shooting, and then the editing part. Yeah, I've been doing that the whole process as a one-man show.
Okay, cool. So I guess you're doing this really well right now that you were able to do it full time.
Yeah, I'm very content basically after like working for so long. I actually, fun fact, this year, the first year that I'm starting my freelance journey. So yeah, January, like starting from December 2022, is the first time that I handle like a client and also a side job like editing and stuff, like doing video and stuff as well. So so far so good.
Okay, so most of your clients, I would say, is Malaysian?
Yeah, local brand.
So like what's in demand right now? Like, do people pay a lot for what kind of service? So for example, do they prefer writing blogs, or do they prefer short Twitter copywriting, or do they prefer long videos or short videos? Like what's working well for you right now?
For me, the demand is definitely video.
Okay.
Like a lot of people are looking for the video, like not just a video editor, like from the ideation and the whole process, the whole gist of it. So yeah, definitely video in demand.
Are we talking about UGC?
UGC, yeah.
Okay,
UGC.
so for some people who don't know what UGC is, can you give a definition, your definition of what UGC is?
So UGC is a user-generated content. You don't have to be influencer. You can do a video about the brand or about the product. Sort of like you are the customer, but you are doing the video for the brand as a paid opportunity. So that's from what my understanding of UGC. So because I follow this one overseas UGC content called Medi, she's basically the person that I look up to. I've been like following her journey. She was like, you don't have to be an influencer to be a UGC creator. You just have to create content, like sort of like you are a customer, but then you're being paid to do that by the brand. But then the way of you doing video is a bit different. You need to have hook.
But do you have to be the actual customer to be a UGC? You have to, right?
Yeah, you have to try the products basically. Like you need to know the USP, because you need to create the hook, the first like 2-3 seconds to grab someone's attention.
But what's the difference between a UGC than a regular influencer to promote the same product?
Yeah, that's the thing. I like watched like a podcast. Chadi said that it's just a marketing term, but influencer is like you have the influence to people that people will buy the the products like because of you. That's what my understanding.
Wait,
Yeah, but it's sort of like
it's very similar, right?
It's very
Yeah.
similar. So people are a bit confused about it. Same goes to me. But basically, what Chedi like told in the podcast is basically like a marketing term.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same. It's actually almost similar, but it's just like a bit different.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what I understand is like an actual user create video about them using the actual product as a real customer.
Yeah,
Right.
that one also.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the real definition of UGC. So anybody can be a UGC.
Yeah.
If they, you know what, I'm gonna buy this mic or this whatever product. I want to create a video, make some money out of it. I want the company to try pay me to create this thing. Let's say, what's your advice for somebody who's starting out in UGC? Like, okay, you know what, this sounds really cool. I have this product that I really like. How can I approach to start approaching the company and start getting paid?
You don't have to start to approach brand first. You just start like, grab any products that you have in your house, basically. So that's how you start it. You shoot that in a UGC style, and then that's how you gain portfolio, and that's how you can pitch to the brand.
Okay, so meaning you do free content first.
Yes,
Right,
that's how
okay.
you start it. A lot of question was like, how do I get started? Just start first, grab anything that you have in hand, and then shooting. You have a phone, great, use that. You don't need a big camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say you already done that. You have a nice portfolio you put on your website, your TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
One way is to wait for the brands to come to you, lah.
Yes,
right?
definitely.
The other way,
Yeah.
let's say luck is not on your favor, they don't come to you for some reason. You need to go out and go get them. So how do I, let's say, how does somebody start doing that? Let's say somebody is an introvert, right?
Yeah.
And then, oh man, brands are not coming to me. I think, but my content is good, but I don't know why they're not coming.
Okay.
So what is your advice for those kind of people who want to start maybe cold email or cold pitching? What's your advice?
So there's a template that I always follow. So what I go through is, if you want a fast feedback from the brand, just go to the Instagram. Hey, I'm your name.
You mean in the DMs?
The DMs.
Oh, okay.
Mostly it works for me, but then I do email them quite often as well. Hey, I think I'm doing this. Here's my portfolio. You need to give your portfolio so they can see like, oh, this person is doing this, and it's kind of a relatable service that we are looking for now. So yeah, and then this is here. This is my portfolio. If you want to, if you're looking for this kind of service, you let's talk more via your contact details. That's how I usually do.
So the content with that approach is like, hey, I really like your brand. Here are some other content that I've done about your brand or something similar to your brand.
Similar.
Would you like to collaborate with me? Is that how you
Collaborate? Yeah, collaborate. But then you have to clarify. They usually ask like, is it paid collaboration or paid or paid or gifted? But then you have to know your value at that time. Is it okay to be gifted or paid? So that part is up to you.
Okay, so give me a rough ballpark, like how much, I mean, somebody's new, right? They don't know, like how much should I charge even? Like what's a decent amount if somebody's completely starting out or somebody who already has a bit of following, maybe 1,000, something like that, something similar to you, like how much is a fair amount to ask for, let's say, a not more than 1 minute TikTok video?
Okay, I think like for a starter, minimum is 150 ringgit. That's
Pretty
for
low.
me.
Okay.
Pretty low.
Yeah.
But then
it's easy for them to say yes.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Because you're just getting started.
Right.
Unless you have you post your portfolio on TikTok and then you gain a followers like you, then that's how it differs. Your rate is a bit different. Because they will usually after you do that video, you post that video, they are looking for analytics to see how the video
did well or
not. So yeah, that's how they also continue working.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So that's the minimum, 150. I mean, don't go any lower than that, guys. I mean, it's not easy to create video. It's not easy to edit and all that kind of stuff. So 150 is low, but if you're starting out, it's a low investment for the person. So if you charge 150, something like that, you don't seem too cheap, but at the same time, it's easy for them to say yes to you. So in the future, maybe the more you deliver, the more maybe you can raise your price.
Because the more you do it, the more you can grasp. You learn from it.
Correct.
And then the more you can, upgrade yourself. From phone, then you can start to invest in gadgets and things like that to be more serious about it. So
okay, cool. So what's the platform that people want to post videos the most? Like for example, I'm a brand. I want to short videos. Is it TikTok right now that's doing really well?
yes, TikTok and also Reels. So usually like
The same content you post both, right?
yeah, but just basically don't put watermark, TikTok watermark in Reels.
Right.
Because Instagram don't like that. So
Okay. Do you put music on your videos?
because I have created account, so it's easier for me to look up for like current new music.
So you use the platform music,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So that means the same video on TikTok, you use TikTok music.
Yes.
And then you upload the same video on IG,
IG.
you find something else there.
Yes, the trending music they call. Yeah, I remember the word trending music.
So you don't have a music subscription or anything like that?
No,
Not yet.
before like TikTok and I think before TikTok emerged, I used one, but then it's free. It's like under Misha Fun company for Instagram before TikTok was like blown up.
Okay, that's really good. You know what? I gotta be honest with you. So Lili here, she has about 1,000 something on Twitter.
Yes.
The highest is on which platform for you?
Instagram,
So Instagram, you have how many?
3,000.
3,000. Yeah, so it's not like
3,000.
crazy high, and she's already making a full-time living out of this.
Yeah.
So in comparison to moi, I have more followers online. However, my biggest issue is I didn't know how to monetize my audience, which is kind of ironic. I mean, because I know how to sort of build an audience to personal brand myself to make people follow me online, but then I struggle to make this a full-time living. It's
Alright.
not that I want to, but I want to have the option to do it full-time if I want to. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
right?
it makes sense.
Because there's a lot of people who make a lot of money, but they still have their job because they just feel that it's more safe. And they like that this is an extra income for them to go on holiday or whatever. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think is my problem? Like, what do you think?
Oh my god, no, you don't have a problem. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Okay, good example of Khairul Amin. He's been doing this for I think 8 years or 6 years. You know, he starts from no one like really known him, and then now he started get the demand. The video can convert. It's 100% guaranteed. I would say 100% guaranteed. He can bring customer to your brand. So for me, I can see that the journey takes time. Sometimes it's luck for certain people. Sometimes it's
Not lucky for me.
no, not yet. No, it's going to be there. It takes consistency to get to what he is now. For me, he's the perfect example of the success case. So it takes time. It definitely takes time. I know myself, if I'm getting into this game, it will take time to get people to know me and things like that, because you know, people like giving trust to you. And that trust you need to get it from them. So yeah, it takes time, it takes consistency, it takes hard work. I would say hard work. It will be a yes for you.
Just keep going, guys.
Yes. I will see. I can see like millennial that TikTok will be.
Okay, cool. Very good. Okay, so I guess you already answered my question. Like, can you see yourself doing this full time, or like, what's the yeah, you can, right?
Yes.
But what is your, let's say, 5-year plan from doing this? Would you expand to like a team? Would this be like a media company?
Throughout my experience, like what I experienced before, it's actually like preparing me to build a team. But I'm not sure if I'm heading to that now, because I'm just starting. But if I really want a good team lah. You know, we can learn together, grow together, and things like that. And if I'm going to be a boss, I'm hoping that I'm going to be a cool boss that, you know, understand their stuff. That's my goal lah.
It's interesting to see as a creator, you can, if you build your brand, you can become a media company like what Lili is planning to do. Have a team and all that. For me, I had experience managing people. I hate it so much.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's like wrangling adult children, so I hate it.
Okay.
But it's okay because in the future I see there's ChatGPT, there's like all these AI.
Yeah.
So yeah, those guys who are really hard on me, like there's no more job for you, you know, in the future.
I'm scared of AI. Actually. I've been work like in this one company, and this one guy, he really likes AI. He was like, AI is the future, but I'm really scared of AI.
Yeah, well,
like, in terms of like taking over.
I think it will take over a lot of menial jobs, meaning
yeah.
copywriting, video editing will be taken over by those kind of AI. However, that's why I think personal branding is really important.
Yeah.
That's why I brand myself like Helmi Hassan is the brand. I just happen to be talking about some stuff, right? So it doesn't matter what topic I talk about. People like the guy up here. So meaning people follow you because of you as a personality, and that's not what AI can replicate at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like that's very important to personal brand yourself. Put your face there, and get people to know the real you online, because people follow you because of you.
Yeah.
right? All right, so we covered a lot of stuff. Like, to sum this all up, somebody's starting. They want to be like you. What is your advice to them? Like, just a couple of stuff.
Okay, I always say to myself, just do it. If you are overthinker, yeah, I'm an overthinker. Maybe you out there, stop that, cut that. Just do it. Right now, you have a phone, you have a good phone that can record things like that. Then I was like, I want to do content, but I'm shy. Stop that. Just do it. Just don't think it. If you want to do it, you will do it, and then the results, inshallah, will be okay. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So I think that's the end of the first pilot episode of this video podcast. We'd like to thank Lili and her husband to be here, drive all the way here to be at this my home.
Thank you too for inviting me.
Yeah.
It's my first podcast, by the way.
Great.
Really cool.
Great. So if you guys want to hire Lili for her SEO services or video UGC services, I'm going to leave the link down below.
Thank you so much. Yes, make sure to follow Helmi on TikTok, Millennial Dad. He's active on Twitter as well.
Right, yeah, that's the most where I'm active. I'll be shooting more people, more creators in the future. So I think if you are struggling or you're very fearful to be a creator, there's a lot of doubts, right? I hope this episodes can help you to overcome some of those fears.
Yeah, I really hope so.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.